ever beat the comeback of the Falcons. Like that shit was insane, right? But today's game was like back and forth. Mahomes was injured and he pushed through. Like I was telling you earlier, at the end of the second quarter, right before halftime, he got tackled, and when he got tackled, he got taken down from the ankle, twisted his ankle as he went down, and he limped off. And everybody thought, I'm like, it's over. Like he's not that's it, right? And
I saw Rihanna; she was terrible too. I agree.
I don't know. The act was cool because
she was kind of fat though.
Well, she's pregnant.
Well, I mean, she's been pregnant for like 10 years.
No, she had a kid last year, and she's pregnant again with the second child right now.
I mean, she needs to keep those pussy lips off the street, man. I'm telling you, man. It's like, get it over with already.
What do you mean?
She was like 32, 33, like, fuck.
Is she only 32?
She's older than us. She's like 4 years older than us.
Only 2 years? Yeah, then she's 34.
Yeah, well, she's old. So she should have already got that shit off. It's not, because the only reason girls don't get that off finished over with is like most of the time is financially, right? They don't have like a stable financial home to have these kids at.
I understand.
But she doesn't have this problem.
I was just going to say, we're talking about Rihanna.
She doesn't have this problem.
She's worth more than we will ever be.
Exactly. So pop them out when you're like 22, 23, then like prime your figure into your 40s. Why the fuck not, man? That's the move.
Because she wanted to do the opposite and prime the figure until now. Well, now she can just ride off.
She didn't prime shit, bro. She looks like a fucking Caribbean cow.
She doesn't care about that now, but earlier she did. When you're like fucking
she looks like
20,
Cardi B. Like
when you're like 22, you want to be prime.
When paparazzi fucking, paparazzi got her bad.
Anyways, I thought end of the game, I won some money, which was awesome. I bet on the Chiefs early on.
How much you win?
Not much. Like I bet like $20, won $20.
All right. I wonder if we could stream on Twitch while we're doing this.
You can stream anywhere you want. Let's hit the start streaming right now. There you go.
Is that Twitch though?
Yeah, it's directed to Twitch.
Are you sure? How do you know?
Because the stream key goes to Twitch.
I thought the stream key goes to TikTok.
No, we never found it, remember?
Oh, yeah.
We found OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Give us a thumbs up if you want us on OnlyFans.
Dude.
If the Chiefs didn't get the incomplete pass call, they may have not won.
Yes. Okay, yes. So
get that off, yo. Get that off quick.
What?
I'm telling you, it's recording right now.
You don't want this?
No. Get that off. Like, delete this window. It's recording that, like.
No, it's. Oh, you here?
Yes.
It's off. That's already. That's turned off.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, that incomplete call.
And that kind of fucks you too.
I know. But I want to answer this question. So,
bro, just delete that window, you dumbass.
So you don't see, I wanted to see the chat if it showed up there. That incomplete call was. There were two. One of them went for the Chiefs, which again was a game changer, and the second one didn't go for the Chiefs, which again was. I mean, both of them were like key because the Chiefs also didn't get the. There were two calls that didn't go the Chiefs' way. The tackle into fumble into touchdown, and then the second pass that the Chiefs lost their challenge. Both of those didn't go the Chiefs' way. So I mean, if you look at it that way, it's like if any one of those went the other way, then the Chiefs would have had an even bigger lead. So it's
Taylor says he lost $12K.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
No way.
Shit. Fuck. Mahomes played through that ankle sprain.
Yeah.
Gotta give it to him for real.
I'm telling you, man, like when he left, he was limping. And sure, could he have been playing it up for the fans? Maybe. But I also think that everybody knew he was injured going in. He already had something. How bad? Nobody really knows. But when he went down on that play, you could see it in like that super slow-mo replay. Like you can tell when someone's ankle gets twisted. And you've played ball. You know how this goes, right?
Yeah.
And you can tell when an ankle legit gets twisted. His got fucking twisted on that play.
Yeah.
And if you assume that he already had an injury going in, you're like, bro, it's like you might be playing after, but you might not be running.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker ran.
Yeah.
Like he ran a couple of plays in the second half. He actually went for it, which I thought was ridiculous because I'm like,
you got a sprained ankle.
You got a sprained ankle.
What are you doing, son?
You are the start. Not only are you the starting quarterback, you're like the best guy by far on your team. And if you take a chance like that and you get tackled again, and then you're out for the game, you just fucked your team.
But
he went for it. He went for it, and like props to these guys to the Chiefs for doing what they did. The Eagles fucking play.
Taylor said, "Stupid fucking Super Bowl. I swear to God, I'm done." Well, dude, you know what? I'll tell you this: if you catch yourself early gambling and losing, it's probably a good thing. You know, maybe not fucking invest $12K into a bet if you're not making like $12K a month. Probably don't invest $12K in a bet.
Wait, Taylor, is this your biggest bet by far? I'm curious.
Probably.
Well, I'm curious. Maybe he's
Taylor says raise betting awareness. Fucking shit. That's hilarious. Yo, lower the volume.
I muted it. Chill.
And then Project Lightform says they divided his ankle with intent, no cap. They dived for his ankle.
Yeah, dude. Do you want me to pull up that replay for you? Because legit,
pull up.
That not only was it a low tackle, but homie wrapped.
Change the name too.
Yeah. Homie wrapped the ankle and went down.
Yeah, just delete.
Yeah,
say
I'm
funny but foul.
multitasking.
You're not doing a good job. No, don't do that. Just go funny but foul. That
okay.
Funny. There you go. Beauty.
Change the tags. One sec. Keep it going.
I think the tags are great actually. What do you think?
I think they're awful for what we're trying to do.
All right, well, whatever. Taylor says, no, I've bet more than that in the past. Taylor, maybe you need help.
Taylor reminds me of...
Emma says, replay was crazy. And then Taylor says, nah, I'm okay, thank God. I don't know, bro. It depends what your definition of okay is, bro. You might not be okay.
Taylor reminds me of one of our homies, who I won't name, out of respect.
Sonny?
Brah.
Bro, we're fucking...
But yeah, big homie. He's placed some big bets in the past. I don't think he's placed that big of a bet.
Yeah.
But he's a very consistent gambler. All right, so I'm going to pull up the replay for you. And you may as well show it for TikTok here for the people. I'll do one of these. All right, where are we at? It was end of the second. It was near the end of the second. So this is first, second.
All right, cool. Just slightly pissed, you know?
Yeah, I think it was this play.
Here we go. Mahomes.
No, wasn't this one. Yeah, here it is. He goes for a
Mahomes.
run. Yeah, here it is.
He's too slow, bro.
Yeah. Watch this.
Too slow.
He's gonna get tackled right there. I hope they show the super slow-mo. You're gonna see him when he goes for that low tackle. Homie like grabs the ankle. I didn't think anything too much of it.
Why did he rush his ass up?
Because
he should have just chilled.
Did they not do the super slow-mo?
No, it didn't.
Fuck.
Okay, Project Lifeform had a ton of people calling for Chiefs win. They had a lower passing score overall, but more plays. Homie grabbed at his ankle twice.
Yeah, he did. You can put it back on us, but I'm gonna try and find a super slow-mo replay of that tackle, because legit, it looked like he was going for the ankle.
Should have known Mahone was gonna take the W. Dante says, "Good game, honestly." Dante?
I mean, it's honestly, man, it's tough to go against Mahomes in the Super Bowl. I'm
gonna be honest, bro. Football's boring sometimes.
He's got the wrist. Didn't you make what is that crazy fucking back in the day? Jaguars.
Oh, North Carolina.
Yeah,
So when I was in prison, guys, 2016, North Carolina was in the finals against who was it?
I'll tell you right now.
Dallas? I think it was Dallas, bro.
Super Bowl 50. Panthers and Broncos.
Yeah. It wasn't Dallas, but it was homeboy. What's his
Denver.
name?
So you're thinking of Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Right? And Peyton Manning was like he was on his game at that point. And in prison, you don't bet money. Nobody's got money. They bet soups. So I bet like 90 soups on this fucking Super Bowl. I don't actually remember the number, but I remember it was like double digit, almost triple digit. And every soup in there is like $1.
Is that how it is? Roughly?
Yeah. No. It's exactly.
Okay.
Exactly $1.
Yeah.
But it's an American dollar.
What about different flavors? Does that matter?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not like, you got shrimp cocktail flavor. Like, it's $1.40.
Yeah. It's shrimp like $2.
No. So, yeah. So we bet 90. I won with Carolina. Solid, dog. I took like 180 soups. I was packing. I was Puff Daddy in that bitch. You know what I mean? You see these rappers like splitting money, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was throwing soups around. What are we looking up?
No, I'm just gonna try to replay that tackle because I want you to see that slow motion because
Bro, it's too late, man.
I was
It
watching.
didn't look that serious. Mahone looked like a pussy a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest here. Like from what I saw, I have pretty good eyesight.
Do you?
I got 20/20 vision, homeboy. And I'm almost 30,
I'm
son.
gonna show you some of that 40/20.
Don't you wear contacts?
What?
Do you wear contacts?
No, I had perfect vision, bro.
Not like me. You could be an air pilot.
Well, yeah, color, whatever.
Yeah, color is a. I mean, are you
Oh,
going racial? Are you going racial right now?
I don't.
Black Lives Matter, sir.
I don't see color.
Black Lives Matter.
I don't see color.
Actually, doesn't. he's actually blind.
Here it is. Let's show me some of that slow mo, baby. Oh, motherfucker. Let's see if I can get the alternate.
Project Lightstorm. Lightform. Sorry, Mahone played it off as a soccer player.
Ah,
He did. I'm not gonna lie. He did. He did. He's a little bit of a puss, you know. But you know, it's all good. Sometimes you gotta play like that. I think sometimes you gotta play like that. Dude, just get off of it, bro.
dude,
Just
what's
get
the
off
problem? You just
Because it's
focus.
just nonsense.
What's the
It's
problem?
taken away from the pod, you dumbass.
I'm still here, bro.
No, you're not. You're
still here.
dude. Your 50% is like my 20%. I'm telling you. When your attention span sucks dick.
What are you talking about?
Listen, I could be high as shit and
Oh, yeah?
be more functional than you when you're sober. Listen, winning a
Not
milli,
even close. Let me
I'm
just tell you that right
telling
now. Not even
bro.
close.
2 years of software, high, better
Bro,
than 10 years
you
of
are
Hector.
far,
I'm telling you.
far from where you think
I'm
you are.
telling you.
Telling you that right now.
Listen, winning a milli is winning a milli.
And what,
Right, Hector?
what have you won lately?
These nuts in your mouth, bro. That's what I want.
Worst prize of all time.
What? Armand's nuts in your mouth?
Yeah, dude.
I'm not disagreeing here.
Listen, man, if I want to get STs, I'm just gonna fucking head over to like the downtown east side. All right, I don't need to get fucking nuts in my mouth.
Yo, what did you think of the UFC fights?
There were some really good fights on that card.
Let's just go to the main one, buddy, because
You
all
want
the other ones
Yair,
are kind of
Yair was pretty. Yair
Meh.
was pretty sick.
meh.
Well, because it has implications. Because now who is he gonna go fight? Fucking Volkanovski.
Listen, anybody that's not undefeated or close to undefeated, I'd like to see I watch their fights, but I don't really take them too seriously. Like Yair is one of those
Isn't he
guys.
undefeated? Yeah.
He's
No,
not- he's
16.
not-
In the UFC, he's undefeated. I think, right?
No, I don't think so. I think he's defeated in the UFC.
Holloway beat him by decision.
Holloway beat him. Who's
Ed-
that guy? Frankie Edgar beat him.
Yeah.
He got beat a bunch of
That was
times.
it. No, just 2. 3. What? That was back in his early days.
Yeah, so
2012.
that's what I'm
This guy been
saying.
fucking fighting. Holy shit.
long time.
First professional bout was in 2011.
Well, think about how long it takes you, like 3-4 years to go professional.
No. His first professional fight was in 2011.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. So if you start when you're, how old is he?
He's 30.
Yeah, so that checks out. He's a vet. He's
Yeah.
a vet now, right? He's been in the
No,
game
that
for
means-
like 10 years.
I mean, no, he had his first fight when he was 18.
20.
No, 2011.
Wow, I thought you said 2012.
No, 2011.
2011, so 19.
2020, 23.
Yeah, but you compete when you're 16.
You compete when you're 16. Shh. Can you as pro?
Yeah, who's that retard looking kid that just got in? He's got the big ass chin.
I'm gonna
He's
Google
all
that. See what
fucked
comes
up.
up. Retard looking kid.
He's all fucked up.
UFC. Let's see. 17-year-old competes.
Yeah, there you go.
Is this some white dude?
Hmm?
This guy? Oh, yeah. Dude, that's so funny. Like, literally, I Googled that.
What'd you Google?
Retard looking kid UFC.
That's what I told you.
And what comes up? This guy. Mando. Oh, it's Rosas. It's Rosas. Jr.
The Rojas.
Raul Rojas. No, Rosas. It's with an S.
Rojas.
No, it's Rosas.
Bro, it's Rojas.
Where is.
Senor, go.
Bruv.
Senor, go outside. Go.
Bruv. Well, first show people Senora. That's kind of cool.
Go.
Show the people, man.
Shut up, Hector.
Hey, don't be saying my name. Keep my name out of your mouth.
Bro.
Yo, Rosas. Where's the J?
Rojas.
Where's the J?
Bro, it's S. It's a silent S.
Silent. Yeah, okay.
Silent these nuts. Okay, anyway, you're notoriously known for somebody who, when you're in that seat right there where you're sitting, so people that don't know, Hector usually doesn't sit there. I usually sit there. So when you sit there, end of the night, you take your shit, you go home. Like, you know, as a co-host on this podcast, I'm happy that you're doing it with me. But the one thing that I'm gonna say that's not a big deal, but it's also a small annoyance, is how many windows you leave open.
Oh,
Bro, you leave like 47 windows open.
that's me.
I
Bro,
spend like a good 30 seconds trying to close all these windows.
you
down.
should see my home PC. My home PC is like, I have 3 separate windows, and in each window there's like 20, 10, and like 5 tabs.
Yeah, I bet.
There's like 40 tabs that are open.
I bet. G. Total views 655.
That's what happens when you tag Super Bowl. Guess how much we got on Twitch? Bro, 50. Yeah, right.
No,
We got one guy. Or one sub.
I think it's Sunny. Sunny's like, "What's up, boys?"
You know what's cool about Sunny?
what?
He will be at the office.
Yeah,
And by office, I mean casino. He'll
yeah,
be at the office, and he'll be at the table.
right.
And if you send him a stream to watch, he'll watch it while
course.
while he's at the table.
Of course.
So remember we invited you. You're still there, and we don't use it as much. But Discord, like the voice chat thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can stream through there. Like if someone plays, if you're playing some kind of game and you want to stream it for like whatever,
Right.
you can do it through there. And Sonny will be at the table. He'll have his phone like this, and he'll be playing. And every once in a while, I'll be like, "Yo, Sonny was," and he'll just like unmute. And
Yo,
yeah,
are
yeah.
you
What's
changing, switching this?
up? Yeah, yeah.
But you don't even see it, you dumbass.
well, because I know one is me, 2 is you.
Oh my god, this guy's terrible.
What are you talking, dude?
Bro, you're slow.
Stop.
Listen,
What are you doing?
I like to roast you initially just to get you fired up,
I'm
and that's
talking
what
here.
we're doing.
I'm talking
That's
here.
what we're doing here.
I'm working here.
That's what we're doing.
Get off my ass.
So there's always exceptions in life. Like you can make an absolute rule. Like for example, I'll give you a rule. I would never settle down with a white chick, except
Very random, but okay.
if it's like some random chick, right? That you supposedly you think that exceeds this rule. Has this ever happened to you? Where you meet somebody, you're like, well, this one,
Oh, so you're talking
this
about
one, I'll reconsider this one.
for yourself. You're like, I won't see these kind of women, and then all of a sudden you meet that kind of woman. You're like, I'll make an exception for you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so you'll
Okay,
you'll,
okay.
you'll be like, yeah, I only date like Koreans,
Sure,
and
sure, or whatever rules you
Latinas,
have for yourself. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or whatever the case may be, and then you'll meet some black chick or some Indian chick,
Sure,
and
sure,
you'll be
sure.
like, yeah, I'll make this exception for this chick.
Yeah.
So this has happened to me recently,
Hmm.
which is fucking hilarious. The only thing is like this chick can literally get she can get that for sure.
Bruv.
But what she can also do is like get most guys. Right? Because okay, so that chick that we're talking about, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna name names.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But she's a marketing manager for TELUS.
Okay.
So she makes like probably 6 figures.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they make.
So
but probably.
that being said, you do that and you get $1,000 off a weekend
Yeah.
off bartending.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're making like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could make the upwards of 10, 12K, man.
Yeah.
If you play your cards right.
Mhm.
As a good looking chick, easily.
Yeah.
Easily. The only problem is like she's already seen me fuck like some random hoes.
Oh.
So it's like you don't really you don't have the best report. So like you go in there and whatever, like you're trying to spit.
You already look like a scumbag. Basically, is what you're saying. Yeah.
So you're already a scumbag, and the tragedy was I had one of my buddies who was coked up there, right, and just talking like you know, buddy, he was just talking in my ear. And he just got rings on his nose and shit, and then like it's not making the best impression at all. It's like worse.
You're just like nodding because you're like working, so you're looking, and then you're also looking at
she
her,
would, like-
seeing if she's looking at you.
She would converse with me right when he's asking me numbers for fucking coke dealers. As he's asking me, I'm like, yeah, call this guy, and then she'd dip in, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I have no idea what you're saying, dude. Right?
Oh
So
my
you go
God.
back and forth.
Yeah.
The worst tragedy is when you have like a family friend's daughter or some shit. There was like 4 or 5 of them.
What do you mean?
So like I work at a bar,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
or a club, a nightclub, and it's like one of the 5 or let's say 10 major clubs in downtown, right? So you'll go through patterns.
Do we even have 10 clubs in downtown?
Yeah,
Okay.
more.
Do we?
We have like 14.
Do we actually?
14 clubs. Yeah.
That's lit. Okay.
I mean, Roxy's a club. You don't know that?
Are they open now again? Because they were closed for rentals.
No, Roxy's open now.
Okay.
They had that building falling. They had that turkey incident. They had like an earthquake randomly. It's like, we're having COVID. Oh, yeah, Roxy's just earthquake. What happened?
Yeah, I remember there was like some like major renovations. I was like, what the
fuck?
fuck?
There's like poop in the ground.
Yeah.
You got to understand, most of these buildings are like 100 years old.
Yeah, in
if
the downtown,
not, at least 50.
in the downtown core, yeah. Especially
so,
that as soon as you get deeper towards the bridge.
Anything on Granville is old.
Like the Belmont,
There's
all that
nothing
shit,
on
super
Granville that's new build.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a new build in Granville since the early 80s.
Since the
my
fucking
guy.
Depression.
Right? Since the Great Depression.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just be honest. When you work at these clubs, there's a pattern of people that come at certain times of the year.
Sure.
So if you work the last 10 years, you'll notice a pattern of like Brazilian people come at this time.
Right.
Mexicans come at this. You know, your family friends, you usually see them at this time. Blah, 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 blah. So there's nothing worse than like talking to some chick that like, you don't really, this is the thing. Most of the time at my advanced age, once you talk to a girl for about 30 seconds, you know if you're going to smash or you're just wasting your time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It takes like 30 seconds. If you're advanced, it takes like no more than 3 sentences. Right? For me, it's at that 3 sentence mark. 2.5 sentences to 3 sentences. When I engage, I know what I'm at. Right. Like I know where I stand. I know where she stands. And a lot of the times now, it's tragic because if I told my past self this, my past self would beat the shit out of me. But sometimes I don't fuck girls because they're just too boring.
Sure. Like,
you talk to them for 10 minutes, you're like, she can't keep a conversation up. If I invite her over, it's like, how am I going to kick her out? Because I can't converse with her. There's nothing about her that's interesting. And I just don't feel like putting in the work.
Yeah. So
there's nothing worse than like finding a chick that you want to put in the work, but she's so hot that just the situation is in a way where you don't have the upper hand really. Right? And you notice this. Like you notice that like she's probably like a little bit better than you. And if you had to do the math, you probably only make like 20 or 30K more than her, not like significant amount where financially you can influence this, right? So when you're at that and it's like somebody who works in the industry, it's kind of like you guys are both jaded as fuck. Like
you've seen it all. She's seen it all.
Like you're trying to pull advanced chess move on advanced chess player, right? They know they're like, oh, come on, dog. What is this? This is a Tuesday. You're giving me Tuesday moves on a Friday. Like, come on. So that was the case, and there's nothing worse in between all this to get like 2 sloppy family friend daughters they're just hitting on you hard, and you're like, yo, like you're fucking up the hose, man. You're really fucking it up. And you can't say that in my culture. Like you can't be rude to these people.
Yeah, true.
So you got to find.
So how do you interact in those situations? So let's say, like you said, homegirl's like doing the most.
Yeah.
And you're trying to spit your game towards whatever you're working on that night. And as you mentioned, you can't, there's like family friends and like the culture. You can't do too much. You can't literally tell them to fuck off, even though you might want to, because you're like, yo, you're fucking my shit up here.
Yeah.
So what do you do in that situation?
You have to find a good strategy to get away. Right? Reset, get away.
Yeah.
Reset, then you reapproach that chick that you were initially trying to talk to.
Yeah.
Right? So what I did was I talked to them for like 5 seconds. I said 2 things. I got them 2 drinks. Right? Now they're happy. And I'm like, I gotta go real quick. I'll be back.
I gotta do my thing.
Yeah. And that's what I told you a long time ago. I was like, one of the benefits of hitting on girls while you're working in the nightlife is that you can, at any point in time,
use the job as an excuse.
That's the best excuse.
Yeah.
Right? I gotta keep you guys safe.
Yeah, I gotta do a lot.
You guys don't want to be safe?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Don't want me to keep you safe? Like, come on.
You want a real man to take care of you? You gotta let me do my thing. You gotta give me my freedom.
Yeah.
Right? Lions gotta roam. But yeah, did that, went to the washroom, wiped my asshole, came back, right? Different side of the bar.
Yep.
Called over this chick and then just kept talking to her. The brutal part of this is like, as you age, you're like, man, so you do like these bullshit calculations. You're like, so I decreased 10% of
listen, this guy's doing like fucking probability in his head.
Listen,
dumbest-
I'm telling you, the level of hitting on girls in my head has become so advanced. If
It's just,
I were gonna,
it's just fucking math now.
I'm telling you,
Most
if-
guys, let me tell you, this is what's cool about my boy over here. Most guys are like struggling to think about the next thing to say to a girl. Like that's what's in their heads. They're like, I don't know if I should approach her and then like ask her about blah blah blah. And then my boy over here is doing fucking math. I fucking love that.
So the thing is like I look at myself and I gotta re-up my strategy every weekend.
Right.
I gotta come up with new ways to tackle the enemy hard. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking
So-
General Patton out here.
So, jokes aside, you kind of got to look at yourself and be like, how much older have I become this year?
Yeah.
And you're like, how much has my body come down versus how much has my other things, other values have come up? So mostly financial, but like other shit.
Yeah.
Right? Then you got to assess like what you got to do, right? The importance of things.
Mhm.
So obviously you got your life goals, right? Again, this goes back. I just want to say I'm way more calculated than I make people understand that I am. I calculate this stuff nonstop.
Mm.
Obviously, software's up there, finishing that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some personal goals up
Yeah.
there for me, like open mics, podcasts, stuff like
Sure.
that. But then again, you got to look back and be like, what do I want to be known for? I want to be a good-looking fuck, right? That's got like decent enough money where I don't have to worry about it, right? And I'm just the roster of the town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are goals you have, whether they're shallow like this or not. If you ask any man this, yo, would you want to make $1 million? Fuck 100 girls a year, the top 100 girls a year, or whatever the fuck, like a hot 100 girls a year, and have a good looking body. Are these some goals that you'd implement to your life?
Sure.
I guarantee you, most guys would say yes.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? You'd have to be sick to say no, right? So I calculate how I approach girls depending on how bad I let it go. This year, by far,
'Cause I was
I've let it
confused.
go.
I'm like, where is it going with this shit?
I let it go pretty fucking bad to the point where my mom today was like, Arman, you're looking kind of fit. and I looked at my mom. I'm like, Mom, all right.
Give me a break.
All right, man. Because COVID hit. I'm not making excuses, but this is why.
Things
COVID
happen,
hit.
yeah.
And then I dislocated my arm because that fucking buddy did a hit and run. I
Yeah.
still haven't found who the fuck he is. Hit and run. And then you just stop working out for 5 months. It makes a big fucking difference,
Yep.
bro.
Especially
It's-
as we start aging,
Bro.
it starts making more and more of a difference than
my
it used
sister,
to.
yeah, my sister made me feel better. She's like, oh, at least you're almost 30.
Like,
She's like, at least you're almost 30.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, I know motherfuckers that are fat when they're 20. I was like, yeah, I know, but those are like disabled people. But anyway, long story short is like you, if you're in the best physical peak of your life, let's say you're always on testosterone and you never go bald and you never have side effects,
Yeah.
then you can pull that off. But when you're guys like us, you might not be able to do that all the time, right? There's going to be side effects. You're going to go bald. You're going to have acne. You're going to have multiple mood swings or blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
yeah.
It's going to deter you from a lot of things. So sometimes guys will be like, okay, I'll quit, But when you quit, you lose what you were. Because, bro, back then, like when I was 21, I was fucking punching through motherfuckers' jaws, didn't know how to fight at all.
yeah.
But because of the AASs, the steroids, it was unbelievable things I would do. Bro, I would do box jumps of 72 inches, which is 6 feet. Emil took a video of me
Yeah.
doing a fucking box jump that was 5'10".
Yeah.
I tried that box jump like a couple weeks ago. I could not clear that
halfway.
shit. I could not clear that shit. Now, it could be because I was sore, but it could also be because I'm getting fucking old.
Yeah.
So you'll have years where you'll have like a comeback year,
Right.
right? So you'll come back and you'll do better. But this year, man, like I'm going to be honest, this is the simplest year I've had by far.
What do you mean?
So
And first of all, we're like 2 months into the year, so like take it easy.
no, for sure. But like once I think because of my body composition
Yep.
is affecting how I hit on girls.
Oh, I see.
Right. So I recalculate this, right?
Okay,
So I
I'm starting to understand
recalculate.
what you're saying
When
now.
I look the best, I'm vicious.
Yeah, sure.
Just a fucking animal. Like no wasted time. Absolute savage. I'll tell a girl she's got too big of a nose. first 5 sentences.
Yeah, sure.
Right? Versus now, I'm a lot more laid back,
You're
right?
more cognizant of who you are.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because there's almost like a lag time with that.
Yeah.
Because let's say when you were at your like vicious savage stage, and then even afterwards when you started to like, whatever,
Yeah.
started to lose it a bit, but there's a bit of a lag time to when you actually realize that's happening. And then these things start clicking, like your mom will start telling you, your sister, your friends, and you're like, oh, wait, shit. You might have been in that period for a while, but you didn't notice it until then.
Yeah, so this is like one of the things that you're just like, fuck, man, like I got to reassess.
Yeah.
I got to come in. I got to do it. The only thing I got to say is like anybody out there, I would suggest doing this because you might go on and not get the numbers that you want. And this sounds very shallow and pathetic to if a girl's listening to this, but it's a reality. You got to reassess how you are in the marketplace, just like a house is, right? It's a transaction, just like a fucking house is, right? You got to see how you're doing. If you're selling your house first year into the house, right? Owning a brand new house, you're going to have a different market value than 10 years in, right? And that's kind of the same thing. When I was 20, I was a rock star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hair out the gutter, barely any forehead, right?
Yeah.
And as time goes on, different things happen, right? You get more of a legitimacy, right? You pay some taxes. You kind of grow your lifestyle a little bit, but you also age in other ways, right? Some good, some bad. We're not going to compete with guys in their 20s now, right? We're not going to compete with guys when they're 18.
But they also can't compete with us, but they're for different reasons. So that's what's interesting. So it's like, yeah, we can't compete with them.
Younger girls, though, generally want younger guys.
Yeah, that's a really interesting one that I've seen because like you'll hear different people talk about this, and some people will say, some people will say that girls.
Why address that? Just keep going.
Because I'm pretty sure the mic picked that shit up.
Nobody picked it up. Jesus didn't pick it up.
Some people will say that the better, higher value, higher quality girls are looking for men who can provide more.
Yeah.
Whether it's financially speaking, stability wise, intelligence, whatever, physical, you name any of the fucking reasons, right? And as you age, some of those things become easier to you, right? So generally, as you age, you will start to earn more. Your life starts to stabilize a bit more because you know what you're doing, like what profession you're in. You've kind of picked a career and a path, and you're not, going out as much. Your life is just more stable overall as you start aging, right?
For sure.
So those things start getting, to you, they come easier. And some of the things start getting a bit harder to come by, right? So like the physicality part of things, it's harder if you were an athletic man to maintain your athletic figure the more you age, right? What a 6-pack that came easy to you and eating 2 pizzas a fucking week is a bit hard to do when you're 40.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your body slows down, so you can't really you gotta adjust some of those habits.
Yeah.
So certain girls that value some of these attributes more than others will tend to younger guys if they're looking for the physicality versus the older guys if they're looking for that stability and financial and all that other stuff.
I promise you, if girls can have a combination of all this into their 40s, they would.
Yeah.
Because when you ask girls like what they want, and I did that yesterday a lot.
Okay.
It seems tragically high standards to the point where I'm like, well, 90% of you are not going to get this in your lifetime.
Yeah.
And it's bad because what that does is it goes back to this whole thing of like, men aren't shit, men aren't this. There's a lot of that in girls' heads. Now, not all the time, but if you have too high of a standard as a woman and you don't produce enough as a transaction, what happens is guys won't settle for you because if you're a 6, you're average, and if you have like if you act like you got 9 standards, it's just not going to match, right?
And I think that's a really key point because, first of all, there is like nothing wrong with being average.
Most people are average.
That's the thing. There's nothing wrong with it. Like that's just life. Most people will be average because that's how math works.
Yeah.
The majority of people will make up the average. The issue becomes, and especially with social medias, you see all this shit and then you start believing that you are not average when you actually are. Right? You start believing that you're some top tier person when you don't have any of the attributes that make up a top tier person because these movements of like, no, you go get it, sis, or you're the shit, and for guys it's the same. Guys are prone to the same fucking faults because they'll be like, yo, you're be a king, don't be a simp, or all these things that people. So they start believing this shit, and all these average people start believing that they're top tier, and it doesn't work like that.
That's what's going on right
now.
So
they start to think that they deserve some top tier gifts or whatever. And you're like.
It's worse.
That's not how it works, man.
It's worse when girls do it, not because I'm a guy I'm saying this, but it's because to break it down to your friend, like there's been tons of times where I've broken down to you where I'm like, the opposite hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
And I'm happy it hasn't happened, but where I know the girl that you're trying to hit up and I tell you like, hey, you're better than this chick.
Sure.
This happened at least a couple times now. But I'm hoping one day the opposite happens where you're dating a chick that's way above you and I'm like, well, good for you, right? That's a positive conversation to have. But for a girl, it's almost never happens where, or at least to my understanding, it doesn't happen where girlfriends group sit down and are honest with each other and say, hey, like the guy that you're dating is too good for you or not good enough. Like there's no assessing. And one of the reasons I assess myself every year, or even more frequent than that, is because the marketplace changes. You change, right? If you start getting unmotivated and you start falling off, then you got to reassess where you stand. Otherwise, you're going to be unhappy with the numbers that you put up or the transactions or the interactions, let's say. Let's be more humane about it.
Yeah.
The interactions that you have out there, because, the general populace is going to act pretty similarly to who you are, and they're going to assess you pretty similarly. So, like, if somebody thinks you're a 10, if you look at majority, and majority say you're a 7, there's obviously going to be more people that think that you're a 7.
Yes.
Yeah. And you can bet on that, right? So if you're going across like, a club or two, and then you come into the understanding that you're a 6, but you're still acting like you're a 9 from 10 years ago, well then, buddy, it's not going to work out for you, right? As guys age, I've seen it to myself. Now, maybe not in your guys' friend group because you guys like, I don't want to go too deep into this, but you guys bloomed later, actually. Drug dealer type fuckboys bloom earlier.
Yes.
So those guys get the good-looking girls when they're young.
Yeah.
And then you guys get, the more, also late bloomers when you guys are. So, like, it's same styles usually end up together.
Yeah.
So the benefit of you guys is you guys never really seen true failure, because when you guys were young, you guys were generally pretty shy. Like I'm talking about our friend group, right?
Yeah.
So, but I have friends that like I see them now at the club, like this last weekend, and it's tragic. Like it's just tragic because they think that they are
still
the same.
there.
They're still at 20 years old with full set of hair and whatever. And the girls that they're picking up and they're sad about it. It's like, dude, you spent $800 and you're sad about it. It's like, well, then, dude, you should have reassessed.
Yeah.
Do I feel sorry for you? No, bro. I'd gone through the same shit. I was half and half. I was half fuckboy, half like somewhat brains.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to reassess if you find any importance in this. Some guys like Dr. Evil might not find any importance in this. He might want to invest all his time into his hobbies.
Yeah.
But me personally, I honestly don't really see a problem with investing a good chunk of time into relations, because what is there into life? Most of your motivations as a man is to past a certain point is going to be for getting better girls. For example, why do you need a yacht? Or why do you need a private plane? Or why do you need, like, I don't know, the new car or whatever the case may be?
Yeah.
If you're a practical man, you can probably live a whole lifetime with one truck.
Yeah.
But do guys do that? Probably not.
Yeah. So
it kind of goes back to wanting girls. So I think that all these jobs we're doing and everything we do, the progression that we take is to impress women. Regardless of what we think, it's to impress. Whether it's women or men, doesn't matter. There's some aspects of, like, past a certain point of bodybuilding, it's for men.
Yeah.
You're not going to get huge traps because some girl's going to be like, oh, good. you got humongous traps. You're gonna get huge traps for some guy to be like, yo man, your traps are looking huge today. Like it is what it is. It's kind of gay, right? But it is what it is. We've all been there. Like if you're a gym head, you've all been there. But my point is like the reassessing. I have to circle back to that. It's super crucial. I think it's one of the better traits I have is reassessing, because if I didn't reassess, there's lots of things that I wouldn't get into. Some along the lines of software as well. Software was one of my first reassessings where I was like, do I want to do trades forever?
Yeah.
Or do I want to do software? And it was kind of like, why am I in trades? Right? Why?
Yeah.
Like, why would I pull all these crazy hours doing this crazy shit? Dude, in the time period that I was at Hydro, there was like 7 people that died in BC.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So it's not the safest thing.
Yeah.
Right? And it doesn't make the most money. I think I finished at Hydro at like $36.11.
Yeah.
$36.11. And right now, if you were going to calculate what I'm getting, I'm probably getting like into the $60 range. Mm-hmm. Probably early $70. I don't think 70 because that'd be like 140, but probably mid $60 range. Mm-hmm. Now, that's almost double.
Yeah, that is double.
Right? Do the math on that.
That's 65. Plus 60?
Do 117.
No bono. You can't, no bonus here.
No. I like on my averages, my best 2 years, I was making 117.
Okay, so that would be like, I think 55. Just about.
Yeah, so 117.
High 50s.
Like, yeah,
that's
mid 50s.
You're almost double.
Yeah, so
not really. But
it gives you an idea of like what it is. Plus,
it's
you
significant.
Have other sources of income, which if you calculate, it'll be like 70, 80 bucks.
Yeah. Then you start getting
so the thing is like once you see this improvement, you understand that there's so much more money out there. There's so many things that you don't even know, like things that we don't even know. Mm-hmm. There's certain hedge funds, there's certain inside trading that like you can make $100 million off of. Nobody knows about this stuff. The reason most people go into politics is for this reason. Nobody wants to go to politics just to make $190K or $140K or whatever the fuck is a senator. That's not the goal. The goal is to have these inside trades so you flip $500K and make it $5 million, right? These are the goals. So I think overall...
You've been reading into Pelosi, haven't you?
Well, Pelosi is one, but like the thing is like inside trading
that was
illegal.
That was one of the major ones.
Is illegal.
Of all the senators.
Yeah, for sure. But it's illegal. Inside trading.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Within politics, it's such a gray area that
the issue is like, how could you prove it? That's the issue.
Exactly. It's such a white collar crime that it'd be hard to like. How the fuck did you know? Mm-hmm. Oh, you were in this thing, and then the denial will be so strong that it'll be hard to prove. Like counsel wouldn't be able to prove that shit. How do you prove just because you were in some meeting that now you know everything going on? It's like I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
I'm not affiliated with them.
I'm not affiliated with them. Yeah.
On paper,
or whatever the case may be. But my point, long story short, just to circle back, reassessing is absolutely crucial. I think the number one thing I would say is to reassess yourself in your life, to always reassess your friends, reassess your family, reassess your progress, and keep coming up with plans. Just because you come up with one plan doesn't mean that plan, you might change it in a different variant and change it into a separate plan. That might be actually a better plan. And it might take you like 5 to 10 years to come up with this variant of a plan, right? Over time, there's going to be some small implementation. You have to be open to this stuff. Mm-hmm. You have to constantly change. Because if you don't change, what happens is you're going to end up like your parents. Not knowing how to do technology, not knowing how to do certain things, and basically being blocked off from a certain portion of the world. Like, imagine explaining to your dad what an NFT is.
Yeah.
Now, let's say if NFTs were living in a world where they were somewhat a stable source of investing, well, then your dad, like, no offense, but in that situation would be blind.
He's behind.
Would be blind in that scenario. So he'd be working a labor race where he can work a higher level race, right? He could be a rarer person. Isn't that the goal in life, to be the rarest person in the fucking world? Like that's how I understood it growing up, was to be like, to have a skill set that makes you one of the rarest people in the world, to have information that makes you the rarest people in the world. You don't want to be the average person. Like, obviously if you're average, nothing wrong with that, but if everybody got what they want, everybody would want to be the rarest fucking versions of themselves, right? You want to be Hector, the fucking what is it called? The philanthropist? What the fuck is
Philanthropist?
that called? Philanthropist, right? You don't want to be the Hector, the phlebotomist. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I gotta say, right? You want to be the best version of yourself, and that's how you do it.
I think there was an interesting point you brought up there where you mentioned reassess your friends. And I think that's, or even reassess your family, or whoever. Sometimes when all we do is listen to our own voices, we end up having the same thoughts circulate. You know what I mean? Like you might think that they're different, but they're just variations of the same thought. And I think it's really key to be open to listening to what your friends say, to what your family might say, to just whoever, people, building up a circle of people that you trust, to when they bring something up to you, you'll actually listen to what they're saying.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think that you need to completely ignore your own voice, because I think having your own voice is pretty important. But there's a lot of value in listening to someone be like, hey, listen, man, I want to bring something up to you, and whatever it is, whether it's health, physical, whether it's monetary, whether it's like, hey, listen, you've been working at this fucking job for like 5 years, and you might think that you've been doing well and you think you've been progressing, but I got to tell you right now, looking from the outside, that hasn't been the case, and I think you deserve a lot better than what you have right now. That's not a conversation you might have with yourself, right? Because you're telling yourself like, yeah, I'm working harder, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And that applies for so many other parts in life, because, you might tell yourself that, oh, I've been going to the gym and I've been doing the right things. But then someone from the outside's like, listen, brother, I know you're trying really hard and I can see that. The results aren't there. You're wanting these results, but you're not getting them right now. So I think it's worth you trying something different.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important, because you've done that for me on more than one occasion. And I'm happy and I'm glad that in those moments, I took the opportunity to actually stop and listen to what you were saying and actually think about it for a bit and be like, listen, was what he brought up, did that make sense? Is it true? Or is it a bunch of bullshit? And I'm glad that on both of those occasions that you brought it up, I'm like, yeah, you know what? This guy brought up some real shit and he's looking out for me, and what he says makes sense. And it helps you reframe in your mind again, because you're like, oh shit, now I should take that point of view into my own perspective.
For sure, yeah.
And building that circle of people, because you can get that from your mom, you get that from whoever, right? Like you just have a few people in your life that if they bring something to you, like fucking listen.
Yeah.
Right? Because they might be seeing things in you that is hard for you to see within yourself, because you're just, like I said, repeating the same shit, right? Yeah. And you're just living in your own world.
Yeah.
And the reassessing part, key. Super key. And the only thing I just want to add to that is, be open to sometimes hearing it from somebody else.
And sometimes, honestly, it might be something very indirect.
Yeah.
Like software for me wasn't a direct assessment from Emil. Mm-hmm. It was more like assessing my lifestyle and his lifestyle and being like, well, fuck, if he could do it, I could fucking do it.
Yeah.
Right? And like, why wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Am I late to the game? No shit. I'm sitting in class with 19, 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds.
Yeah.
No fucking shit. Am I an underdog? 100%. But what's the other scenario?
Mm-hmm.
Be a site super for your rest of the basically be a PM. Yeah. Then what? Be a VP of fucking some construction company? Like, yo, fuck all that. Like, yeah, they make good money, but like, bro, that's like 20 years down the line. What am I gonna do for 20 years, right? Just live this fucking nonsensical life. So sometimes it's good to have a good understanding of what's out there.
Yeah.
Like being able to really have your hand on the pulse, man. Because if you don't, like, certain things are gonna escape. Like if I talk to my mom right now and I was like, from all the shit I told you, what would you say the best 2 degrees are to get?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because now we know at 2023 that not all degrees are worth anything.
Yes.
We didn't know this 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
When we were 15 years old, if you asked us what's the best degree to get, we would probably give you some answer along those lines, but not an exact one like now.
Yeah.
Right? Right now, if I had a kid today and he was 19 years old, I would be able to line up 10 years of his life pretty accurately to a point where I can if he puts in the hours, I can almost guarantee success.
We can even think back to when we finished, just based off numbers. The proof is right there. Most people thought that the way to success was just getting a business degree. Most people out of our high school went into business. If they didn't have some passion or some like they needed to do a certain kind of thing, they went into business.
Yeah.
The answer is right there. People didn't really know, right? Like they didn't really have an idea of
But
like
to be fair, like
what it was going to be
if
back
they
then.
picked investment banking, they'd probably be on the right track.
No, but that's the thing. They didn't.
Didn't.
They just said
they picked
business.
finance or
They just picked business.
business administration.
Like I'm just going to
or
get
some
into
shit.
business.
Yeah.
Like that was the thing.
It was too open, too general.
It was either people who wanted to make money just got into business, or people who didn't want money and they didn't know what to do got into psych. Those were the two.
Psych is the worst.
Those were the two main ones where people were like, I'm going to get into this and that.
Dead end.
Other than that, from there, then you had people who were like, okay, I have an interest in this subject, so I'm going to go into this. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I like science, I'll get into science. Or like, I'll get into engineering. Fine, whatever. But
Yeah.
people who didn't, it's like you saw it right there because those are the two main ones.
Yeah. You got any last words?
No, I thought that was a really good one. You brought up some good things that just reminded me of, like I said, some good moments that we had earlier, like last couple of months. And the reassessing thing was interesting because it's a conversation that I've actually had with some friends in the last couple of months, specifically on like the professional side of things, like for me.
Yeah.
And it was weird because I had known, like there was a part of me that knew for a while that I had to get out of where I was.
Right.
I knew that I could do more, but whether it was a part of me that was lazy, scared, not sure, I'm not really sure. I'm still not sure really what the reason was for me not to actually take that step and get out of where I was and do something else.
Yeah.
I didn't. And it took something else to happen for me to actually move on from where I was.
Yeah.
And once I did that, like things escalated really quickly. It went from like I was here to then I was here to then I ended up here.
Exponentially.
Like very,
difference.
very
Yeah.
quickly. Like the time frame was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I was having that conversation with a friend who I hadn't seen in like a few years recently. I saw him for dinner and we were chatting about this and he was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, man, it just like a lot of things happened at the same time. Like I had some friends who were like, yo, dude, you gotta fucking like get the fuck out of what you're doing and like you like wake up. You can do more. Like not only do you know that you can do more, like you just gotta make that step.
Yeah.
And realizing that for myself as well and reassessing a few things lifestyle wise as well. It all kind of just happened.
All together.
Yeah, exactly. And so like I mentioned earlier tonight, hearing that sometimes from your friend is needed, right?
Absolutely.
And I thank you for that because, like I said,
worries,
that
bro.
was that was really big for me when it did happen. So, yeah, no, it's just, that's really it for last thoughts. Like I said, it's a great night tonight. We had a good Super Bowl. UFC last night was awesome, and as always,
You want to give her a little social media?
yeah, we got Funny But Foul podcast on Instagram, Funny But Foul on YouTube, Spotify, and everywhere else you listen to your podcast. So tune in. You're listening on TikTok Live, and we'll be back at you guys very soon for another episode.
Yep. Deuces.
Peace.